I am finding my way. I am finding my way. I am finding my way back to now. I am finding my way. I am finding my way. I am finding my way back to now. I am finding my way. I am finding my way. I am finding my way back to now. I am finding my way. I am finding my way. I am finding my way back to now. I am finding my way. I am finding my way. I am finding my way back to now. I am finding my way. I am finding my way. I am finding my way back to now. I am finding my way. I am finding my way. I am finding my way back to now. I am finding my way. I am finding my way. I am finding my
Good morning. Welcome to our worship service. Let's settle into our spaces, taking a deep breath in and out. As Unitarian Universalists, we believe we are all connected in this world, and we value the worth and dignity of each person. We pull on the wisdom of many sources to teach us, guide us, and help us understand this world. As we prepare our hearts for worship, let us remember our connections through our collective chalice lighting words. Please join me in them. In the light of truth and the warmth of love, we gather to seek and seek to share. And now we'll have a short announcement from the stewardship team.
I'm Chris Rader with the stewardship team. It's been a long time since we've met in person, seems like, but CUF has still been active all this past year. We've had wonderful online services and Zoom chats at small group meetings, and we are alive and well. And now it's time to start thinking about the next fiscal year, which begins July 1st. The board is working on a budget for the next year and kind of needs to know how much money we will have to spend to pay our staff and pay our various expenses. And our budget, our income, virtually all comes from members and friends, from you. So I'm just letting you know that in the next few days, you're going to be getting an information packet, usually by email, and it's going to have some guidelines and reasons for giving to CUF. We ask you to make an estimate of how much money you might be able to donate to keep us alive for the year. And this is called a pledge. And just be thinking about it. We won't ask for the official pledge for another month or so. But we do hope that you will make a financial commitment to CUUF in joy and love to help our fellowship grow. Thank you.
Our opening words are from Edward Everett Hale. I am only one, but still I am one. I cannot do everything, but still I can do something. And because I cannot do everything, I will not refuse to do the something that I can do. Join us in song for our opening hymn, What You Need.
Take a walk to the river. Come take a walk with me. Come take a walk down that long lazy river, and we'll follow it down to the sea. Down by the river you can get what you need. Let's go down to the river and sing praises to the giver. For these waters of peace and justice rolling on, knowing things will work out by and by. Down by the river you can get what you need from these rolling waters that the tree of knowledge feeds. Down by the river, down by the river, down by the river you can get what you need from these rolling waters that the tree of knowledge feeds. Down by the river, down by the river. Down by the river.
Our first piece of wisdom is from the Baha'i Faith. Know ye not why we created you all from the same dust? That no one should exalt himself over the other. Ponder at all times in your hearts how ye were created. Since we have created you all from one same substance, it is incumbent on you to be even as one soul, to walk with the same feet, eat with the same mouth, and dwell in the same land, that from your inmost being, by your deeds and actions, the signs of oneness and the essence of detachment may be made manifest. Such is my counsel to you, O concourse of light. Heed ye this counsel, that ye may obtain the fruit of holiness from the tree of wondrous glory. Baha'u'llah. Our second piece of wisdom is from the book Alcoholics Anonymous. This was our course, we realized that the people who wronged us were perhaps spiritually sick. Though we did not like their symptoms and the way these disturbed us, they, like ourselves, were sick too. We asked God to help us, show them the same tolerance and pity and patience that we would cheerfully grant a sick friend. When a person offended, we said to ourselves, "This is a sick man. How can I be helpful to him? God, save me from being angry. Thy will be done." We avoid retaliation or argument. We wouldn't treat sick people that way. If we do, we destroy our chance of being helpful. We cannot be helpful to all people, but at least God will show us to take a kindly and tolerant view of each and every one. Bill Wilson.
O God, refresh and gladden my spirit, purify my heart, illumine my powers. I lay all my affairs in thy hand. Thou art my guide and my refuge. I will no longer be sorrowful and grieved. I will be a happy and joyful being. O God, I will no longer be full of anxiety, nor will I let trouble harass me, and I will not dwell on the unpleasant things in life. O God, thou art more friend to me than I am to myself. I dedicate myself to thee, O Lord. Abdul Baha. I will be, I will be, I will be happy and free. I will be, I will be, I will be happy and free. I will no longer be full of anxiety. I will not let troubles harass me. I will be, I will be, I will be happy and free. I will be, I will be, I will be happy and free. I will be, I will be, I will be happy and free. I will no longer be sorrowful and grieved. I will not let the dark things in life get to me. I will be, yes, I will be, I will be happy and free. As a kid, I remember actor Jim Backus voicing the cartoon character of Mr. Magoo. Mr. Magoo is a severely myopic and cantankerous old man whose denial of his nearsightedness would land him in a variety of harrowing situations. He would literally be driving his jalopy into oncoming traffic, honking loudly, shaking his fist, screaming, "Road hog!" I must confess, I too have more than a slight tendency to get irritated in traffic and scold the other drivers for the slightest infraction. Let's say I see someone not using their turn signal. That usually gets my ego's response of, "Learn to use your controls, dude." But if someone aggressively cuts me off or aggressively tailgates me, then I start to get concerned for my safety and my response sharpens. Expletives upon you, I say. It doesn't seem to take too long to get into a heightened state of defensive driving and lay even more curses out upon the motorist of the Wenatchee Valley in general. Knowing this about myself, some time back I decided to issue myself a spiritual challenge. Perhaps instead of cursing other motorists, I could take that negative energy, the fear and resentment towards other drivers, and transform it into positive energy, positive intention, prayer versus simply damning them. I'm just trying to keep it real and simple. I need to do this. I really need to do this something that I can do, this thing that will help me stop thinking in negative terms. So, devotedly and prayerfully, I now try to catch myself in time to leave the curses out of my responses, i.e., you fool versus you damn fool. Let's take that another step to that was a foolish move. And yet again, to simply praying that we all arrive safely at our destinations. Then I thoughtfully and prayerfully don't give them the hand gesture I had originally intended. Instead, I offer their vehicle more room for safe travels. My efforts are a work in progress. Sometimes this exercise works like a charm. Other times, not so much. Then I just take the attitude of get back on your horse and ride. I recently had the experience of being on the receiving end of someone else's bad case of road rage, severe, unbridled rage. It became quickly apparent to me that the driver had not attempted my little exercise in prayerful exchange of character defects for virtues. Here's a brief version of that event. I had just loaded my groceries into the car. I closed the driver's door behind me and quickly checked my phone to make sure I had gotten everything on the list. My chores for the day were done. Another successful morning trudging on my happy road to destiny. Or so I thought. A black pickup truck decided to pull up behind me, blocking me from being able to back out of my parking spot. The truck was also blocking the normal lane of travel. Patience is a virtue, I say to myself, and turn on the radio. Here, artistic license allows me to entertain the idea that I sang along with the last half of the Eagles song, Peaceful, Easy Feeling. After about 2 minutes, my roadblock still hadn't moved, so I gave a gentle tap on the horn. Oh, good. He pulled forward, just far enough for me to back out. I do that. Now I find myself behind the truck, waiting for him to continue on ahead. As I gaze forward to see why he's blocking traffic for so long, my eyes scan the big rearview mirror on the driver's side of the truck. Suddenly, the driver's face flashes red with pure rage. "Do you want to expletive fight me?" he screams from between his bristling mutton chops. My heart raced. I looked in his mirror at the rage-filled eyes and shook my head. No. He started to open his door and exit the truck. Before he could get out, I quickly made a daring escape from the parking lot. and enter traffic, him hot on my tail. To make a long story short, this person attempted to run me down at very high speeds from Walmart to just short of the police station where I was trying to lead him. I parked my car in front of the PD, spent praying for my life and thanking God that I had somehow avoided tragedy. My blood pressure went crazy due to stressors getting triggered. Not healthy, not wholesome either. It has taken me 4 months and a lot of breathing exercises, praying, and therapy with the counselor to recover from the PTSD that was triggered during this violent chase. I ended up in the emergency room with my blood pressure over the top, nearing the land of stroke. Wow, that was intense. Things are better now. My mind is more settled. The hypervigilance of PTSD is waning. Peace is settling back into my bones. I was prejudiced against black trucks and mutton chops for a while. I think I can forgive both the driver and myself now and move on. Here I leave you with the same challenge that I gave myself, being mindful of the intent to be prayerful and thoughtful rather than not in those cases where it's not easy. In other words, we're changing the intention or thought, which changes the word, which changes the deed. Save us from weak resignation to violence. Teach us that restraint is the highest expression of power, that thoughtfulness and tenderness are the mark of the strong. Help us to love our enemies, not by countenancing their sins, but by remembering our own. I've got no room for prejudice. Don't make me readdress your twisted ways, your bias, and your lies. You know that you are seen as low down, rotten, dirty, mean, but I know there's a better man inside. I've got no room for prejudice. Division is what made this world a mess. I want to chase you down and make you turn around, but if I did, then I'd be just like you. So I look up to my God for that calming little nod of reassurance that it brings to me, that we'll all get together, not to worry about the weather. The clouds are part and everyone will see that they've got no room for prejudice. Division is what made this world a mess. Well, I've got a higher power, and he's working every hour, trying to get this message through to you, that your life will get much better if you live this to the letter, and love me more is all you've got to do. 'Cause we've got no room for prejudice. Division is what made this world a mess.
And our benediction is from Matt Mayer. May we go forward in purposeful rhythm, that we may give voice to the melody of our imaginations, the music of our souls, and all the possibilities of a just world as we might together create it. Go in peace. Love be with you. Please join us in our collective chalice extinguishing words. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry with us in our hearts until we are together again. And now, enjoy our closing song and join in with Carry the Flame.
Carry the flame of peace and love until we meet again. Carry the flame of peace and love until we meet again. In the tallest tower, well, it looks like it might be a long night, but I ain't going nowhere. I will work, I will fight, I will strive in the name of love. I will speak, I will shout, I will sing into the skies above. Well, it looks like it might be a perilous climb, but I will follow your lead. And I know it might be a long time till the last one of us is free. But I will hold on tight, stay by your side. I will be with you for this whole damn ride. Well, it looks like it might be a perilous climb, but I will follow your lead. Well, it looks like it might be a hard road, but I'm gonna walk it with you. And I know you might have a heavy load, but I can carry some too. I will lift you up when they push you down. I will raise my voice and stand my ground. Well, it looks like it might be a hard